We are live. Welcome back to Elemental Yoga Therapy. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a lovely day. If you have any injuries or that you'd like to let me know of, you can write them in the chat, or if you just want to say hi, any regulars out there. I know there's a few. I think we had Helen or Katie last week. We've got Monkey in the something. I love that name. So say hi if you're there so I can see who's practicing with me. Back in one of my humble abodes with my pleasant curtains. So you're lucky this class isn't at night so that you don't have to see these awful curtains. I've lit some candles for us today because, oh, you can't see them. Here? I've lit some candles for us. I'll put one here. Let's see, let me move this. And then one at the front that you can't really see, but there you go. Because we're doing fire, so welcome to Elemental Yoga Therapy. It is applying the therapeutic elements of yoga, so the movement, the asana, the breath, as well as psychotherapy, neuroscience, and acupressure. And you merge all of these things together to try to really get into the emotional and mental benefits, as well as physical, that we get from yoga and yoga therapy. Elemental yoga therapy is we use the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and spirit, or space. Spirit and space, they kind of interchange in my training. And those elements, we use the kind of qualities of the natural elements, so like the earth natural elements, the fire natural elements, to apply to mental health imbalances and help us find a way to come back to balance. So today's class is fire, the fire element. We did water last week, so we're moving our way back up. We interchange and we move through them. Fire is obviously about creating internal heat in the body, so there's a bit of a longer hold. So if you are new to yoga, I will try to provide you with some alternatives to things like holding a plank, or maybe practicing a chaturanga, which is a push-up. Some of those poses are used in fire because they obviously are a bit more stimulating on the muscles and they create this internal heat. So come to a comfortable seat. To get started, I just talk you through a little bit about the reflection and the mental health sides and imbalances on either end of the fire spectrum. And then we come through a breathing exercise, and then we move into our movement. So find a comfortable seat, maybe cross-legged or sitting on your heels. And just relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Let your hands be on your knees with the palms facing up. Or if you'd like, you can bring the hands on top of each other, left on the bottom, right on top, and the 2 thumbs together and rest them in your lap. So just decide. And then lower your gaze, so look down at the space in front of you. And then close down your eyes. Good. So, to get started, just settle in, arrive, land onto your mat. Let the day so far just drop away from you. Let's create some space in the mind, some space in the body for this 45-minute practice. Time for you to work through some internal stuff, to take stock, to just trust in the process that this yoga movement and this yoga principles is going to help build some resilience in your emotional and mental stability. So just try to find a stillness in the body for me. Allow your breath to be natural, just moving in and out. Not too much of an effort on the breath just yet. We've not moved into the pranayama, the breathing exercise. We're just allowing the breath to sit there, moving naturally and peacefully in through the body. And the eyelids are down on top of the eyes. Now the fire element. The nature of fire is to transform and destroy. Teaching about the renunciation precedes transformation. So fire might destroy things, but it destroys while it creates something. Fire is about living purely in the moment. It's about devotion, sacrifice, and really its purpose is transformation. And once we move through process of transformation and sacrifice, we are able to move into the elements of joy, creativity, celebration in life. So just take a moment to think about an area of yourself, an area of your life that you might feel like you could transform. You could evolve and turn into something else. When fire energy is balanced, we become able to move freely, creatively in life. We feel this purification within the body and this lightness, this charisma. When it's imbalanced within us, we'll become a little bit, there's two ends to be imbalanced in fire. There's two sides of imbalance. There's becoming a bit obsessed with euphoria, the sense of gratification, always wanting to constantly seek excitement and avoid boredom. And the other side, so that's when we've got a little bit too much fire. The other side of imbalance is when we can have too little fire within us, where we're bored, exhausted, perhaps very in a cycle of kind of too much solitude. We feel easily exhausted, overly empathetic, perhaps a little weepy, and we lack creativity. So maybe you can identify which end of that spectrum you're at. So just take a moment to think about whether maybe you got a little bit too much fire or a little bit too little fire. And we're going to use this class to bring you into the middle, to ignite some heat, some love, some charisma, some compassion into your body today. Keeping the eyes closed. Bring your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your belly. And just feel this connection of your hands on your body. Fire is connected to love, connected to our ability to be compassionate towards others. And I want you to connect these feelings of hands on your body as a compassion and connection to yourself. Let's make this weekend, this week, a commitment to give yourself some compassion, some empathy, some love. Keeping the hands where they are, take a deep breath in all the way to the bottom of the belly. Allow the belly to puff out into the hand. And then a long exhale through the mouth, slow and steady. Breathing in, feel the belly rise into the right hand. A slow exhale. Full breath in. Slow breath out. Big breath in. Long breath out. Good. Keep the breath moving in and out, but now through the nose. So try to find a deep breath for me, in and out through your nose. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer, Anjali Mudra, and just take a moment here just to tune really into that element of compassion. Your hands are at your heart space, that center to receive love, to give love. And I want you to open your arm span to the side. So the right arm to the right, the left to the left. Really reach your arms out. So if you're about to embrace somebody for a hug, the fingertips are stretching to the opposite sides. The eyes are still closed. Feel this openness, this ability to receive in life. Breathe in. Your arms are an extension of your heart. Breathe out. Good. Settle your hands down for me, and then just softly, if you want to, you can keep them closed, but softly blink open your eyes. we are just going to take some Kapalabhati breathing, which can be used in the fire element, which is where we suck the belly in. So you kind of really pump the belly muscles into your spine as you exhale. So it's short, sharp exhales through the mouth. So it's like, and as you exhale, you pump the belly in. It's a little bit challenging. If you're used to it, great. We'll take a few. So you take a deep breath in, and then you do these like short, sharp exhales, and then you breathe in again. So we can try together. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in through the nose. And then short, sharp exhales, pumping the belly in. In. Again. In. Last one. In. And then out through the mouth. Well done. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release them down to the lap. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale down into the lap. Arms to the sky. Inhale, and then interlace your fingers, place them onto the back of your head. Good. You're going to stay cross-legged, and we're going to take some sort of cat-cows into the spine using the elbows. So inhale, pull the elbows back, look up and open the chest. And then exhale, opposite. Squeeze everything in, elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it off. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it off. Inhale, open. Close it off. Inhale, open. Close it off. Good. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, release. Good. You're going to come onto your knees. So just come around and sit on your heels. We're going to take a little one for the neck. So anyone with a bit of tension in the neck, just be careful here. You can use your hands to protect you. It's like we're going to be doing a little roll on the head. So you basically come up onto your knees and you place right the top of your crown of the head onto the floor. And then you bring your hands down and you just kind of roll up and down so you're stretching out the neck. So just be careful. Try not to push too hard and just take a little roll forward and back. If you're comfortable here on the head, you can reach your arms behind you and interlace your hands and then just roll a little bit that way. So just be careful, obviously, we're warming up. You're just rolling out the neck. Good. Take a few more for me. Very nice. And then lift your torso up, sit on your heels. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Nice. So as we move through our fire, there's quite a lot of twists and there's quite a few long holds and some vinyasa style flows. Lift up onto your knees and just take your knees a little bit towards the back of the mat for me. We're going to step our right leg forward. Everything in elemental yoga therapy is really about activating the pressure points of the body and the correct muscles. Your right leg is forward. You're going to push your hips forward and you're going to activate your right big toe. Reach your arms to the ceiling in prayer position. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Try to activate your left glute. And you're now going to take a twist to the right, hooking your left elbow onto your right knee. So twist and then hook your left elbow, your tricep, and then try to stack your forearms. And then just really squeeze and look over your right shoulder. It can help some people to tuck the back foot. So if that helps, try that. You're really trying to push the outside of that left arm into the right. Now reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, you take a child's pose. So you bring your hands down, you step your right foot back, you drop your head to the floor, and we take a 2-breath child's pose with the fingertips up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Lift the torso, come up onto the knees, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step your left foot forward all the way. Push your hips through, ground through your left big toe and activate your right glute. If you want to tuck the back foot, do that. Arms to the sky in prayer. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Hook the right elbow. Really try to engage and straighten out those forearms and really pull the belly muscles in. If you're lucky enough to have your balance here, you can look over your left shoulder. If you're struggling with the balance, look down at the left big toe. Good work. Breathing in. Breathing out. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Step that left knee back. Drop your head to the floor, fingertips. 2 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Good. Now just lift your hips up a little bit. Ground your hands towards the top of the mat and take your first downward dog. So tuck the toes and peel your hips up to the sky. Get a little bit comfortable here. So if the backs of your hamstrings are tight, just bend right leg, then left leg, pedal out the legs. Really try to look through your knees or towards your belly button, not at the mat. Really press all 10 fingers into the floor. Now we're going to take a similar move, but up the ante a little bit by keeping the legs in a lunge. So you're going to look forward and then find a way to get your right foot in between your hands to the top of the mat. So wiggle it up, pick it up with the ankle if you need to, and then keep this back knee lifted. Then from here, arms come up to a lunge. So find your balance, engage your core. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to take the twist again. If it's too much with the back leg lifted, drop the back knee. From here, twist to the right. Hook the left elbow. Find this twisted lunge. Engage your core. Remember, if you need to have your balance engaged, look at your right big toe. If you're ready and you can do it, look over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back knee to the floor if it's not already, and then reach the arms forward so your belly is kind of slightly to the inside of the right thigh. Then drop your left hand to the floor and reach your right arm back towards the back of your mat. Good. Hold it here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well done. Now you're going to come back to a downward dog. So you bring your right hand down. You step your right foot back, slide it back, tuck your toes, lift your hips to the sky. Downward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Now we get that left foot up in between the hands, breathing in. Good. Breathing out. Now we lift the arms to the sky in prayer. Inhale. Activate the left big toe, nice deep bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you want to drop the back knee, do it, and then twist to the left. Hook that right tricep. Engage the core. Good. Activate left big toe, pull in your core muscles. In fire, the key muscle is actually the core, so we're always trying to work the core muscles. Breathing in. Breathing out. Arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, drop the back knee to the floor. Good. Reach the arms forward, the torso forward. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand down to the floor. Left arm reaches to the back of your mat. Engage your right glute. Well done. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Left hand comes down. You step that left foot back. You peel your hips to the sky. Downward dog. Breathing in 1. Breathing out 1. Now look to the top of the mat and walk your feet up to the top of the mat and come to a hip distance with the feet forward fold. So really just hang the body down over the legs. Take a little sway from side to side. You want your right foot facing forward. Bend and then open your arms through to your full warrior. You're a warrior. Activate your feet. Good. What are you trying to transform? What's going on for you right now in your life? How can we get that fire into the body? Express any energy, any stress. Let's express it out through this yoga class. Big breath in. Open the mouth, big breath out. Flip the right forearm and bring it onto your right thigh. Left arm comes up and over the head with the palm facing down. Please try to activate your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Another twist, left hand down to the floor. Twist onto the toes of the back foot and then slide that right arm to the sky. Look to your right thumb. Well done. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. All right, we come to our plank. So your right hand comes down. Try not to slide the right foot too much. Try and pick it up and slide it back. If you need to drop your knees, drop your knees. We've got a 3-breath hold in our fire. Feel the heat rising. Inhale. Exhale. You can do it. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Downward dog for me. Breathing in 1. Breathing out 1. One more breath, down dog. One more breath out. Good. Look to the top of the mat and then walk to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Hang your head. Swing the body side to side if that feels good. And then we're going to come to standing in quite a big sweep with the arms. So inhale, lift all the way to standing. Gather the energy up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, arms up. Keep standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Movement with breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right leg steps to lunge at the back of the mat in 2 or 1 step. Find your lunge, so nice deep bend in that front leg. Then open to the right to warrior 2. So back heel comes in and down, so it pivots to the left. Keep this left foot facing forward. Bend into this left thigh. Make sure your left knee is pushing out. Parallel arms. Find your warrior. Don't forget to activate those feet. Very key in yoga. Squeeze those toes into the floor. Well done, everyone. Flip the left forearm. Take it onto the left thigh. Right arm over the head, palm facing down. Try to rotate your heart towards the ceiling and make sure that right foot is gripping the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. You've got it. Bring your right hand down to the floor as you twist onto the toes of the back foot. Well done. Left arm to the sky. Look to your left thumb. Activate your right glute. Option to drop the back knee if it's too intense. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. High plank again. You can do it. Left hand down. Try to pick up your hips to make space to not drag the left foot along the mat. Ground your hands. Spread your fingertips wide. Try not to have your shoulders too far away from your wrists. You want them in line with your wrists. If it's too intense for the plank, drop your knees. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, try to take your shoulders further than your wrists. And now exhale, drop your knees and lower your chest and chin. Knees, chest, chin. Take a cobra. Inhale, open the chest, lift your heart. And then take a child's pose or a down dog if you want more fire. 3 breaths. Child's pose, head to the floor, or down dog if you're building the heat. Inhale, we begin the breaths. Exhale. 2 more. Well done. 1 more. Good. Child's poses. Let's go to down dog. Everybody, let's look to the top of the mat and walk those feet up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Swing from right to left. Let the head be heavy. When you're ready, we take a big sweep to standing. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feet together, we're coming to Utkatasana, so chair pose. Inhale, down. Exhale, we hold it. You can do it, hold it. Try to make sure you can see a little toes, so the weight is in the heels. Activate your core muscles. Breathe. 1 more. Forward fold for me.
Now we take a halfway lift, so standard vinyasa. So you bring your hands to your shins, you straighten your arms and you look forward. And then exhale, forward fold. Well done. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, bring your hands to the floor. Step your right leg to the back of the mat, high plank, inhale. Hold it, exhale. Option for a chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, shoulders forward. Either knees, chest, chin or chaturanga to the floor. Up dog or cobra, open your heart, feel your heart open. And then downward dog. Well done, breathe in. Well done, breathe out. Look forward. Left leg steps in between the hands. Take a lunge with your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right foot steps to the top of the mat in 2 or 1 steps. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we hold it. Close your eyes. This is called equal energy pose. So it's a mountain pose with the body and your hands in prayer. Ideally, you want your arms at parallel to the floor. Breathe in, close your eyes. Breathe out. Activate your feet and your glutes. Good. Now take stock, slow it down. The heat is rising in the body. We're using the muscles, the breath. Slow everything down, close those eyes. Tune inward. Love, think about giving yourself some love, some compassion. Hold it nice and strong, keep breathing. When we find that balance in fire energy, we become like a wizard. We see life and speak about it with charisma of magic, helping others to transform themselves through the wisdom of fire. We move readily in love, knowing that a higher force is loving through us. Breathe in for me. Breathe out for you. Very good. Arms are going to lift as you come to chair, Utkatasana, bum down. We take the other side, hold it in your chair. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Take a forward fold, exhale. Bend your knees, step your right leg to the back of the mat, bring your fingertips to the floor. Reach to your lunge, inhale, arms to the sky. Hold it, exhale. Bring your hands back down, take a high plank so the left leg comes back. Inhale, hold high plank. Exhale, hold high plank. Option for chaturanga, push-up or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, forward with the shoulders. Exhale, lower. Up dog or cobra, open your heart. Focus on your heart, not your head. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, you can do it. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more in. And out. In. And out. Inhale, look forward. This time right leg steps up in between the hands. Take your time, pick it up if you have to. Arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale, 1 step or 2 to the top of the mat. Arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're now going to take a traditional sun salutation A, and we're going to repeat it 3 times. Modify if you need to, so instead of a plank you can drop your knees. Instead of a push-up you can do knees, chest, chin. Instead of a jump back, I'm going to give you that option, so from your forward fold you can jump back to plank, just step or walk. Feet are together, and when we begin we lift up forward with the hands, and when we come at the end we lift wide with the hands. I'd like you to just get lost in this flow. Get used to it in the first round, and then really move in your own way with your own creativity of expression. Inhale, lift the arms up. Look to the palms, reach backwards. Exhale, lead with the heart, forward fold, bend your knees. Halfway lift, hands to shins or fingertips to the floor, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump to your high plank, breathing in. And then lowering to the ground, either push up or knees, chest, chin, breathing out. Open your heart, not your head. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Or a child's pose. 2 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale, look forward, lift your heels. Again, you can jump or you can walk to the top of the mat and then come to a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, open your heart, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Reach the arms wide as you come to standing. Full breath in, hands touch above the head. Exhale, bring the energy down to the heart. Take a breath in, mountain, inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Inhale, arms forward, round 2. Look up, arch your back. Exhale, let the heart fall and dive to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump to a high plank, breathing in. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or push up to the floor. Up dog or cobra, open your heart. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. We have 4 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Down dog if you're in child's pose. Everybody inhale, look forward, and then walk or jump if you're taking it to the top of the mat and find a forward fold. Halfway lift, open your heart, inhale, hands to shins or floor. Exhale, forward fold, melt the heart down. Reach the arms wide, come to standing. Inhale, full breath in. Hands to heart center. Good. Breath in, mountain. Hands at the heart, close the eyes. Inhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Round 3. Inhale, lift the arms. Palms above the head, look up. Reach the chest forward. Melt the heart down. Exhale, bend your knees. Halfway lift, open your heart. So hands to floor or shins. Exhale, forward fold. Jump or walk to the high plank, breathing in. Exhale, lower to the ground in a push-up or knees, chest, chin. Open your heart into cobra or up dog. And then take a downward dog or child's pose. Or just sit on your heels with the torso up for 5 breaths. Whichever you've chosen, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing that. So down dog, child's pose, or sitting on the heels. 3 more breaths. 2 more. 1 more. Let's all come to down dog if we're somewhere else. And then inhale, lift your heels, look forward, walk, step or jump to the top of the mat and take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close the eyes, 2 breaths here. Squeeze your glutes and your feet into the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hands to hips. Separate your feet to hip distance. And then you're going to step back with one leg to turn to the long side of your mat. So just whichever allows you to still see me. So you step back and then you twist to one side of your mat. You want your feet to be inward, so you want your toes facing in and your heels facing out, so slightly pigeon-toed. And then I want you to bring your hands to your hips, take a soft bend in your knees and kind of tuck everything in. So you're like really wrapping in your tailbone and squeezing your glutes. Then you're going to do the opposite. You're going to kind of push the bum out and take a forward fold. So you tilt the pelvis back and then you fold, 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 fold. When you get there, relax your head and then find a comfortable position for your arms. Maybe you want to reach them behind the head. Maybe you want to hold the legs. Maybe you want to hold the floor. But hang out. Let tension drain out of the head, the neck. Hold it here if you can. Very well done. Just relax, get into the position. Try to activate your feet. Try not to let your feet hang out. That will allow your glutes to activate. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out.
2 more breaths. 1 more. Nice big hamstring stretch. Well done. So bringing your hands either to the floor or your hips, you're going to take a halfway lift so you straighten your arms.
And then from here we're going to come to sit. So you either bring your heels in and then just kind of get yourselves down onto the floor, or you just widen your legs down and you come to sit in a wide V. If none of that's possible, let the bum come down in whatever way it wants and find a wide-legged seat. Flex through your feet. So we're going to open our hamstrings in our fire element as well. So a lot of the fire acupressure meridians are in our arms. So our arms, like when we hug, we receive, they are the extension of the heart. Our heart and our pericardium, which is the muscle around the heart, those meridians run along the inside and the outside of the arms. So I want you to open your arms, keep those feet flexed, open them wide, inhale, and then exhale, bring them to touch in front of you. Try and keep your torso steady, so try not to use the belly to push you in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it off. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it off. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring them together. Now lift the prayer to the sky, inhale. Keeping your legs active, so you should have super active legs by flexing the feet. You're now going to bring your heart towards your right thigh. So you twist to the right. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in. Exhale, try and take a little forward fold if you can without lifting the left hip off the ground. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up to center. Inhale, arms to the sky, so prayer to the sky. And then exhale back to the center, facing forward. Inhale, come to the left, heart in line with the thigh. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a little forward fold. Keep your feet active. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the torso, lifting the arms to the sky. Exhale, back to the center. Well done. Bring your hands into your hips. Just going to take a little massage. So you use your palms to just massage down your hip joint. No one can see you. Hopefully you can really get in there and push your thumbs maybe into your hips. And then take a little wiggle side to side. So you get your thumbs, you push them into your hip joint where it feels nice. And then you take a little wiggle with your hips. You're just shunting your hips side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Then from here, release. Bring your right knee in. And then bend your right foot, place it onto your left thigh. So you're kind of now tilting towards your left. So from here, you take your right hand out to the top, or the back if you're facing the other way, and you reach your left arm up to the sky. Now reach out of your side body, kind of push off your right hand, and reach your fingertips as far up as possible. My left foot is still active. Now you're here, look under your left armpit, and you're going to try to lower your right elbow towards the floor. If it's too much to have it kind of hovering, then straighten it again. If you can get your right elbow to the floor, then take it down. Key here is to open up the left side of the body. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good, coming all the way back up to the center and just bringing your arms in. We repeat on the other side, so lengthen out your right leg. Flex that right foot. Bend at that left knee and then bring it in. Kind of tilt yourself in line, so you're kind of tilting towards that right leg. Then from here, you take your left hand out to the side. You reach your right arm up and over. Push off the floor with the left arm. Reach as much as you can through that right side body. Take a little bend into that left elbow, and maybe you bring the elbow to the floor. Really reach up through that side body. Try and keep your right foot active. Big breath in. Big breath out. And we come back up to the center. Well done.
Now just swing around to face the top of your mat, so the front of your mat, and then bring your soles of the feet together into butterfly, so the legs are open, being attacked by the cheese. Then from here, bring your hands interlaced around your feet. Now try to open your chest, and we're going to bounce out your knees. So bounce the knees up and down. Try to push your big toes together. This activates the pressure points. Keep bouncing those knees. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. And release. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to take one little core stretch now, core movement, because fire is the core. And then a heart opener, because obviously all these nice heart openers are our fire positions. So you're going to straighten out your legs. Make sure your bum is in the center of your mat. And then bend up your legs. Take your feet hip distance. And then bring your torso, your back onto the floor. So lower your back all the way down. Then try and flatten out your back on the ground. So pick up your pelvis so you can lower your lower back. Push it into the floor. Then bring your hands interlaced behind your head and take a little crunch. So lift up into a little crunch. Float your legs off into a chair and then just hold them here. Flex your feet. This is your core pose. Those of you that maybe are super strong, you want to kind of pedal the legs down, so one and then the other. You can take that option. If not, this should be enough. By holding your knees above your hips, flexing your feet, and really trying to push your lower back into the ground, that should really activate those core muscles for you. 2 breaths. One more. Good. And then squeeze your knees in. Then from here, straighten your legs out along the mat. And then just lift up onto your forearms for me. So just lift yourself up and bring your forearms on the floor. Point your toes. And then bring your palms facing down. They're kind of tucked under your bum. You're going to take a modified fish. So you push your forearms into the floor. Watch my shoulders. So here they're hunched. Pull your chest forward. Pull your shoulder blades back. Push that chest forward. Point your toes and then look back. We're going to take some lion's breath. So this is where as you exhale, you stick out your tongue and you make a big noise. It's a good clearing exercise. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, stick out the tongue. 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. Inhale, lift your chin, and then exhale, come to Shavasana. Relax your whole body down onto the floor. Let your feet relax out to the sides. Let your palms be facing up with the arms taking up as much space as you can. Close your eyes. Really just try and resist. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Open that mouth, sigh it out. Who cares who's watching, who's listening? Good. There's a reason why the sigh is connected to this deflation. We're letting out energy, stress from the body using the air that we breathe. Now stay heavy and flat and still on your mat for me. Take these last few moments that are so well deserved for yourself. Try and get out of your own way. So most of the time, the obstacles, the challenges, the barriers that we face, especially mentally, are because we're in our own way. So just like fire, destroying everything in its path, for something new to be created, try to see those barriers, this visualization in your mind of these gates, these borders, whatever it might be, and just see them all start to slowly blow away. And sometimes we need to be in this remnants, the ashes, this destroyed space, to be able to grow into something new, into something stronger.
feeling this warmth across your whole body, across your whole being. Keeping your eyes closed, loves. Roll to your right hand side, take a second or two there. And then slowly come back up to sit, cross-legged, and float your hands to prayer, heart center. Anjali Mudra, the power and potency of prayer and intention. Allow this connection of your hands, your right to your left to your right. Feel the warmth behind your hands and just know that you can today give yourself the love that you need. No one else needs to provide it to you today, just you. Deep breath in. And exhale, bow the head, namaste. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Fire can sometimes be the most physically challenging from the elemental yoga therapy. It does tend to be the one that people relate to the most from an imbalanced perspective. We often feel sometimes super destructive and overexcited, or super weepy and overly exhausted. So I hope that this has allowed you to express some energy, and if you've got anything to say or share, please write it in the chat. That would be amazing. If you'd like to work with me in a different way, reach out to me. My website is deeptide.co.uk, and my social media is deep.tide. I'm a mental health therapist and coach, as well as a yoga teacher. See you soon. If you've not got any comments. Thank you, everyone.